Are you planning an Ireland vacation or getting ready to leave for one? Do not forget to check these 3 documents before you go. Hi, thanks so much for joining me again here on the Traveling in Ireland podcast. Before I get to these 3 super important documents that can make or break your Ireland vacation, I have what I think is kind of a fun announcement. The Iowa Irish Fest takes place in Waterloo, Iowa, August 2nd through 4th, 2024. And in addition to the great music, the Irish sports, the fun cultural events, and the tasty food, you are also going to be able to find me at the Travel and Tours workshop. I'll be presenting 2 different workshops. One is on women's solo travel in Ireland, and the other one is how to plan your Ireland vacation. And the schedule hasn't been announced yet, but I've been told that I will be speaking once each day. So that is 3 separate sessions. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to be doing twice, but it's sure to be fun. And if you are in the Midwest or if you want to fly in, I would love to meet you. So put that on your calendar, August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Waterloo, Iowa. You can visit iowairishfest.com for more information and to check the schedules. Okay, let me tell you about these 3 documents that you really need to check before you head off on your Ireland vacation. So, as you're preparing for your trip, there is a lot that goes into it because you have flights, accommodations, transportation, tickets that you need to get for tours and attractions, what to pack, what not to pack. I mean, this list goes on and on and on. So it makes it really easy to overlook 3 really important documents that you must, there is all caps, no guessing, must check these before you leave on your vacation. And those are passports, driver's license, and travel insurance coverage. So first up, passport. Obviously the most important document because without it, you are not getting on a plane. You are not entering Ireland if you are outside of the EU. So North Americans, Australians, Canadians, I suppose Canadians are North Americans, but you get my point. You need to check your passport. You need to be sure that your passport has not expired and that it has at least 1 blank page for the immigration entry stamp. Now, another thing to keep in mind, so your passport is only required to be valid for the length of your trip, but I don't think it's a good idea for your trip to end on the same day that your passport expires. You just never know what could happen. There could be flight cancellations. There could be delays for some reason. You just don't know. So give yourself a little bit of leniency in case of those unforeseen circumstances and have a little bit of extra time available on your passport after your Ireland vacation. If you need more information about the necessary documents that you need to enter Ireland as a tourist, you can visit IrelandFamilyVacations.com and in the search bar, just put in passports. The second document you need to check is your driver's license. Now, obviously, if you're not driving, this isn't that important. You're not going to have any places really that you have to present your driver's license, except for, if you're really young, maybe in a bar. But if you plan to rent a car, you must have a valid driver's license that is not expired and does not expire during your trip. Now, I have witnessed people arriving in Ireland with expired licenses. I have had a vacation coaching client who actually, they arrived in Ireland, her husband's license was expiring during the trip, and they had to find an alternate mode of transportation because she didn't want to drive. And then I got this email just, I don't know, about a week ago from podcast listener Laura C., who said, I listened to one of your podcasts on renting a car in Ireland where you mentioned that you need a valid driver's license that is not expired. We have a car rented in my name and under my credit card because I will be the primary driver touring around while my husband is taking some classes. After listening to your podcast, I checked my driver's license to find that it had expired last October. I just wanted to let you know that you rescued our dream holiday plans that I have been researching and planning for over a year from potential disaster. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is your wake-up call. So if you are driving, check your driver's license expiration date. For everything else you need to know about renting a car in Ireland, visit IrelandFamilyVacations.com/car rental. That is all one word, car rental. And just an additional tip to throw in there, while you're checking expiration dates, it's not a bad idea to check the expiration on your credit and debit cards as well. And then finally, travel insurance. There are so many things right now that are happening. Aer Lingus is talking about striking. That would be a nightmare. There are weather delays, airline strikes, lost luggage, unimaginable accidents. So while we all hope that our Ireland vacation is going to be really idyllic, accidents and disruptions can happen. And as the old adage says, it's better to be safe than sorry. So whatever coverage you're relying on, whether you purchase travel insurance or you're using credit card, the benefits on your credit card, you need to be sure that this coverage that you're relying on is going to cover costs, cancellations, rebooking if necessary, medical coverages, and any other accidents. So take a look at the terms and conditions. Make sure you have the coverage to handle whatever might come your way. And if you need to learn more about travel insurance and other coverages for your vacations, you can visit IrelandFamilyVacations.com/insurance-tips, TIPS. And before I go, I just want to remind you that if you're planning with the My Ireland Vacation Planner and Journal, all of these steps and so many more are outlined. This planner and journal follows the exact steps that I use when I plan my own Ireland travels and tours. It has 3 sections, planning, itinerary, and travel tips, that are going to lead you through each step of creating the Ireland trip that you've been dreaming about. And you'll find easy to use worksheets and loads of advice. There's a 4th section in there that is a journal, has fun prompts, or you can just use it to attach photos or ticket stubs or little memorabilia. But it's a great document to help you plan and then remember your Ireland vacation. You can get more details and purchase the My Ireland Vacation Planner and Journal at IrelandFamilyVacations.com/Ireland Planner. That is all one word. And don't forget to use code podcast10 to save 10%. Super short podcast today, but so important. So I hope that you found those tips helpful. If you enjoyed the podcast and you find it helpful, please leave a 5-star review at Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or Spotify. If you can't leave a review on your podcast app, you can visit the Ireland Family Vacations Facebook page and leave a review there, or you can visit Trustpilot at IrelandFamilyVacations.com/trust and leave some kind words there for me as well. I really, really appreciate your help. If you have any questions or comments, you can email me, Jody, Jody, at IrelandFamilyVacations.com. And as always, thank you so much for listening. Until next time, slán go fóill.